Okay, here we are in Ottumwa, Iowa. If you don't know what that's famous for,
look up where Radar O'Reilly was from in the TV show and movie MASH. This is these are grape Nehis in honor of Radar, since that's all Radar would ever drink on the show.
toast.
Oh,
This is a toast to Radar and Gary Burghoff.
you know, that kind of tastes like a Nehi.
Yep.
Well, no, sometimes it wasn't always.
Actually, this was my favorite flavored drink growing up. Nehi
Mine too.
grape or an orange.
Ah,
But I always liked grapes.
but he was the one that liked the oranges. I didn't like the orange. I liked grape or strawberry.
These came by way of Amazon. Couldn't find a store that sold them, so I went on Amazon, and believe it or not, you can actually buy these on Amazon. They shipped us 2 of these 3 or 4 months ago, and we put them away and said, when we get to Ottumwa, we're going to toast Radar. We also toasted Roseanne Barr and Tom
Oh,
Arnold. Actually, Tom Arnold is from Ottumwa. And the Visitor Center pointed us to a cafe or a Canteen Lunch place.
that was called Canteen Lunch.
And they served one item.
Well, they did have
Had
a
a
few
hot
other
dog,
things,
yeah,
but
mainly a loose meat sandwich. It literally was.
it was just ground up hamburger cooked in the same pot that it's been cooked in since 1936. I assume at some point that they clean it out. But it was just ground up hamburger on a massive bun with ketchup and mustard and pickle and onion, I think. And it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was too much for me to eat, but it was pretty good.
We also found out at the Visitor Center that they have a very nice entertainment complex building with concerts.
It's called the Bridgeview Center, and at some point this summer, there will be Ron White will be there on September 19th. The Rolling Stones versus Beatles will apparently tribute bands will be there next summer. So it's definitely a place worth visiting.
They had posters up for Travis Tritt back in April, Foreigner, just a variety of groups in this little bitty town. They're hosting the 14-year-old Babe Ruth World Series here in August.
So, of course, the Visitor Center had tons of boxes of quote-unquote souvenirs for the World Series being held here.
And if you wish to see eagles, this is an eagle's nesting point in their migratory annual deal. They show up in these trees in August.
The lady said that in the Visitor Center said that there were 35 nesting pairs that come back every year that bring their fledgling babies with them. I'll have to cut that out.
I had to burp the meat sandwich. Supposedly on Roseanne, Tom Arnold eats those, or she makes them for him. We don't watch Roseanne, but you watch Roseanne.
I haven't seen it yet lately. Tom Arnold is from Ottumwa, Iowa, so he had them put that into the script that he could have a canteen lunch sandwich occasionally. So apparently Roseanne cooked ground beef burgers for him. These are not hamburgers. If you don't eat it with a diaper on it, you're going to wear it.
But even though Radar mentioned the town's name all through this 9 years the show was on.
Well, it was on for, I think, 12 years.
12 years. This town does not use that in any way as a tourist thing.
Now, there are several places in town, the lady at the visitor center said. There are several places in town that have mock-up pictures of Gary Burghoff in costume, but it's not considered a big enough pull to pull people in. Baseball and golf are. At one point, there's signs outside of town that has commemorates the
State champion.
state championship golf team of whatever year it was, 1992 or something, and the girls' state championship golf team. So, sports is more important to these people than Radar O'Reilly. But here's to Radar.